whisper it. Ooh, 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 toy rage. I need a song. Anybody give me a song.
Can you do Cuban Pete from The Mask?
Hello, my name is Cuban Pete. I'm the king of the rumba beat. When I shake my maracas, I go cheek cheeky boom, cheeky boom. Yes, sir, I'm Cuban Pete. Something, 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 something. When I shake my maracas, I go cheek cheeky boom, cheeky boom. Welcome to Toy Rage, everybody.
I was gonna say, where the hell is Toy Rage in that?
You can't fit Toy Rage into that. It
my
has such
maracas go toy
its
rage,
lyrics
toy
is so
rage.
fixed. You can't add Toy Rage to it.
You can replace.
My name is Toy Rage Pete. I'm the king of the rumba beat. When I shake my maracas, I go chica boom, chica boom.
There you go.
Yes, sir, I'm Toy Rage Pete. Something, something of the rage. When I shake my maracas, I go chica boom, chica boom.
You're welcome.
There's the song.
So here's something great. Someone named Everybody Loves Jimmy is watching. And it's funny because what's the nickname for Jimmy? James. Everybody loves Jimmy. I hate to break it.
Everybody, no.
No.
Of course.
They're always the one.
Welcome, Jimmy. Welcome to the podcast.
Jimmy, I got if someone says the joke was there was this guy named James and it was like fuck you James, and we came out a shirt that said fuck you James. So if anyone says fuck you James, it's not directly at you. It's at that other guy because you're Jimmy. You're not James. So we're just getting that out of the way.
The joke was, Jimmy, I'll tell you the story. So we were doing the show live.
Yawn.
And what? Did you just say wrong?
I said yawn.
Oh, yawn. Well, we were doing the show live, and some dude just with the name James comes in, and he says, "Hey, what's up?" And we go, "Hey, what's up? Not much. Welcome to the show." And then he leaves, and then then instinctually I just say, "Hey, fuck you, James." And it's it's all been history from there.
So we don't know who it was, but instant Toy Rage meme. So it was good. So Andrew,
what's up, bro?
We did the song.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, right.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Toy Rage podcast. The introduction that lasts 15 minutes. I'm your eating shrimp and cauliflower co-host, Andrew Delecky, and I'm joined by...
Michael Gingrasso.
Hi, Mike.
Hi. I didn't lie about the puppy. Okay, if you guys showed up when you got that email, we were offline. All right. So there, right now, there's a discrepancy going on, Andrew. What's
the conspiracy?
I accidentally hit start broadcast when the title said Puppy Cam, because before I was playing Hearthstone.
Is your fault.
But then I immediately stopped it, and then 20 minutes later,
you pushed the boulder, man. Push the boulder. You started that momentum. That's it.
Like, why do I even bother with this anymore? Look at the link you posted.
Sponsored by MeUndies.
Sponsored by MeUndies.
MeUndies.
Oh, come on.
When you want to start momentum in your pants and put it on hold,
uncool.
Wear some MeUndies. MeUndies. A better way to comfort your junk.
Thanks. Okay, look. The way that linking in Discord does is it's like the last thing you did. And the last thing I accidentally did was Puppy Cam. And you know what? No one showed up anyway. So, joke's on you guys.
I'm done. I'm ready to go.
Oh, thank God. I can't wait for Dan to bitch about this first 10 minutes of this nothing show so far.
You know what? We could have said anything and there would be some bitching involved.
I know. Wow. That's
inappropriate, and I love it.
That's language, sir, and I don't appreciate that. That was wooed. There you go, Puppy Cam.
Puppy Cam.
Puppy. You're welcome. Ugly?
What? We need a ban button.
Wow.
We need a
freaking
Wow.
ban button.
Unster, go to the ups in caffeine. Where's
And,
Edley?
How could you say ugly?
This is
This is getting
yeah.
out of hand. Oh my god, I have not drank enough for this to get out of hand yet.
Oh my God, someone
But-
call Layla ugly.
But let's switch topics to something that is relevant, maybe maybe to this show. I don't even know anymore. This show has gotten so crazy in topic discussions that we could talk about anything, like corduroy pants. We're not going to talk about corduroy pants, but all I'm saying is it could be a legit topic for this show at this point. But Mike went to a Epic convention.
Oh
last
God, it
weekend.
was so good. I'm so sad.
And Mike did not bring enough money, and Mike did not.
I brought enough money.
You didn't bring enough money to
I just don't have any friends.
fix Jeff's get Jeff's fix in,
Of what? Kingdom Death?
of
God.
everything. How much was that game? Three
So
fifty?
Kingdom Death, it was $350 for the core game. The core game.
That's nuts.
And
Oh wait, tell everybody where you went.
Oh, so I went to Gen Con. So this past weekend, I went to the girlfriend's parents' house in Ohio, and one of our friends, Chris, kind of he bitches a lot about Gen Con, about another year goes by and we didn't go, whatever. But like 2 years ago, his girlfriend, now wife, was actually in Indianapolis for Gen Con for a business thing, so he could have gone with her, got a hotel for the weekend, and got whatever. So we give each other shit for it. So Chris, like a month or so ago, said, "Oh, I guess Gen Con's not happening again." So I decided to look up where Gen Con is and how far it is from where I was going, and it was a short 2.5 hour drive. And expensive board games I never play. I don't know, man. It's just life. It's just life. So I leave early in the morning, and I'm only there for a day, and I forgot just how ridiculous Gen Con is, how many events there are. I only played like 3 games when I was there because I was trying to hit up everything. But for those who don't know what Gen Con is, what's up, Jaguar Elux?
What up, Jaguar Deluxe?
No, it's Jaguar. It's Jagard Elux.
Jagard.
Jagard
Jagard. Jagard Elux.
Elux. That's
That's a
means-
sweet rapper name.
Yo, you should Jaguar, you should go on Instagram and become an Instagram rapper.
That's seriously, and that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Jagard Elux.
Yeah.
If people like Jaguar Deluxe, you'd be like,
No, Jagard Elux.
listen, you ignorant ass. My name
Is it
is
Florida?
Jagard Elux.
Is it Florida or Florida? All right, learn to read. All right, that's what it means. Anyway, love it. So I go to Gen Con for the day. I meet a few people. I say hi to a couple other people. Dan is having me run around the convention finding exclusives. This like entire
Literally
time.
running.
Yeah,
Mike is actually running people. I know that's like hard to believe, but it's true.
and I don't run fast. Not anymore. No, I just like. It looks like I'm having a walk, but I'm actually running. Trust me. Do something. Let's play scary. Monster Hunter is a very scary game. First of all, I can run, but I can't. I can run to food. Running to food is something I can do.
let's. It's all about incentive.
And it's what's at the finish line. That's it. So this finish line was getting Dan exclusives, and I got Dan War Machine things. I got souvenir cups. I got a special deck for Dragonfire and the exclusive characters for Dragonfire. For him.
All for Dan.
All for Dan. I got Chris something from Warhammer. So here's one of the things. War Machine, Warhammer, whatever it is. They make figures in England. And the figures that they make in England, if you want to get them, you have to pay like the shipping tax, the international tax, whatever it is. It's a pain in the ass. But at Gen
so
Con,
rude.
you can fill out a form, and whatever you would pay at the convention is what you have to pay to ship to anywhere in the world. Yeah. So I got Chris a figure. Oh, Jaguar Elux knows exactly what's going on.
It's Jagard Elux.
That's what I said.
Okay.
I said Jaguar. Sorry, Jagard.
Listen, you ignorant asshole.
Oh my god. Sorry, Jagard. I gave him. I named him. I could take it away. I created you.
You prick.
As? All right, as. See, now we're on like personal level. That's good.
I love it.
So
This
I
is
went
interaction.
there. He wanted to get like 3 or 4 figures, but the vehicles that he wanted to get, they're like 140 each. So with tax, it was $150, and they're going to be shipping to his place in the United States. No shipping fee, no international tax, just what we paid there. Like
Yeah.
If I was to buy it there, is the price that I had to pay. And they said that someone, right? I was going to say Jagard as. I mean, whatever. What's up, King Rex? So that's
Rex
like
King?
huge because if
That's like a double entendre. Rex is a king.
Jaguar Deluxe,
Listen,
you don't even know your own name.
you don't even know your own name.
Who are
My
you?
dog knows her name. Okay,
Layla.
she can't hear you. What? There's headphones on. Who? What? I'm the drunk one. What is going on here?
Wait, King Rex, are you watching for Jagard Elux? I think he is. He might be.
Jagardi Lux.
So anyway, that's a huge
That's the
thing.
best rapper name ever. Oh my
Right?
god.
So
I would.
if you guys or anyone's ever like War Machine, Warhammer, or I think it's just War Machine, whatever all the stuff is, Blood Bowl. If you're into the international stuff and you go to one of these conventions that they're at, they will ship to you for free, like from there, and that saves you a ton of money. So like the 150 I paid for Chris might have easily turned into like 220 just to get the same figure.
Wait. I want to address a comment. Why are you here? You said you're the only reason why I'm even here. Who? Is it Jagard Elux? Because he's not dropping any fat beats tonight.
No. You the
It's
only
Jimmy.
reason
I knew it. It's fucking James.
God, fuck you, James.
Fucking James.
I should tweet this. There, I tweeted. Everybody should share this broadcast right now. Just share the broadcast, and everyone.
Thank you for sharing this stream about nothing. We're the Seinfeld of caffeine right now.
Yes.
We're a stream about nothing.
No, we don't know anything about this, but we will one day. We don't. That's right, King Rex.
We'll have a plan someday.
King Rex is making a good point. This isn't a stream. This is a broadcast. All right. Use the proper lingo. All right. We're broadcasting.
Layla, drop a beat. She was close.
Sick beat. The sick beats.
That was sick beat. You guys didn't hear it.
No. Is what a portal to
There it is. There it is.
She's
That's beatboxing.
She's just licking the microphone.
Listen, Mike, I don't expect you to know hip hop. Okay.
I don't. I obviously am way out of the times right
This
now.
is advanced millennial techniques, okay? It's the new thing. You lick the microphone to drop that beat.
Is she a millennial?
Probably. She's definitely old enough. Let's see. She's 5
Yeah.
times 7. She's dirty, man. She's
it?
dirty 30.
Oh, damn. She's almost as old as you. Dirty.
She's dirty, yo.
She's a dirty.
Dirty Layla.
So what else happened at Gen Con?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Man, they had
Explain to me why people dress up for Gen Con.
there was a good amount of Mario related cosplays.
But why?
Because people like to dress up because of weebs. Man, I don't fucking know. It makes there was one legitimate good cosplay, and someone dressed up as Tim Curry, the butler from Clue.
Well, that's actually impressive.
That's
That's like theme related to the actual convention.
Yeah.
Because it's a board game related. I get it.
Yeah.
Like if you did like a group photo of the entire cast of Clue, I would be impressed. But no one should be dressing up as like, I don't know, Mario.
There was a Mario, Luigi,
Stupid.
princess.
I hope you're listening
I saw
because I'm calling you stupid.
I saw 2 or 3 girls that were dressed as Raven from Teen Titans. Right? Made no sense. Also, real quick, Jimmy, the way you use OBS on caffeine is you turn it on. That's it. That's legitimately like they originally you had.
Is
Here's the
your
thing.
computer plugged in?
Is your plug in?
Wait, hold on. Step 1. Is it plugged in?
Turn it off and on again.
Did you turn your computer on?
That's right.
Good.
Jagar does what's up. That's exactly what you're supposed to do.
3.
So
did you turn on OBS? Yeah, that's it. That's
done.
the end of the flow chart.
So originally caffeine didn't really work with
I'm
OBS, and then you had to rename the thing, and there was a whole big whatever.
That's a vodka
Then
soda.
previously, or very recently, they changed it where you had to have a certain aspect ratio to any aspect ratio. So I can actually start it off on full screen. So let me actually do this for you, Jimmy. Ready? Because I like you. While Andrew sings. You see this?
I'm just bartending right now.
Right? So this is just all the sources that are here right now. So all you do is you just add the sources, and that's
Everybody,
it.
you're staring into infinity right now.
Exactly. But I start off just like this, and caffeine will recognize it right away.
What
So-
came first, the mic or the Layla?
So
We'll never know.
you don't actually have to
The Layla.
you don't have to go and do anything crazy. You just make a scene, and that's it. It all depends on what you want to do. Sometimes for games, I do capturing a whole display, and that's all you do. Just whenever you're ready to do it, like on Twitch, and you don't need to hit start broadcast. You just leave it on there in preview mode, and you're good. And if you want, maybe after we're done doing a little podcasting, because this is also important too. I'll try to help you out with this a little bit more. Yeah, go try it out. Remember, the 3 basics. Is it plugged in?
Is it turned on?
Is it turned on? Unplug it and plug it back in and turn it on. And then go listen
And
to.
if that doesn't work, use the NES method. Blow on the cartridge. And just find a cartridge and blow on it.
Just find an area and blow. Find a nice hole and blow. Is what you're supposed to do to get it to work. Believe me.
There's the quote
works
for
all
the
the time.
evening. Mike, what do you do? Just find a nice hole.
Getting
and blow
fired
it.
in 13 years. That's what I'm gonna do, Andrew.
13 years, Mike.
13
I'm giving you
years.
13 years.
Is that code?
Mr. Giangrasso, we turned up a video of you saying just find a hole and blow. This is gonna be the last day at the company.
First Alex Jones and then Toy Rage. What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Who knows? Whatever. Anyway,
I
Jen.
don't know why. I don't know why your boss has such a raspy voice. I just imagine him as like a chain smoker in a really cloudy room with a bucket of KFC next to him, and he just doesn't stop eating it. Mr. Giangrasso. Well. We went through the files, and something turned up in our search. You turning to the hole and saying, just blow it. You find it inappropriate corporate talk, you're fired. By the way, this is 13 years from when that video broadcasted. Exactly. Howard, get over here.
Oh God. So Kingdom Death. $350 for the core game, $75 for the 1.5 upgrade pack. You can buy the rules just by itself, but as goes for expansions, Dragon King was $125, and then there was about 9 other ones that were either $50 or $80.
What are we talking about?
Kingdom Death board game that was really expensive. And then they had additional heroes and armor kits that are like $40 each. So
I hope, you know what I really hope?
What?
I hope that Gloomhaven hasn't started a trend of just like saying, you know what? People are really dumb, Mike. And they'll just spend whatever it takes to get a giant box of a board game. And Gloomhaven is the beginning.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So some company just turned up and said, you know what? They'll pay $350. No, they won't. Yeah, they are. They're pretty dumb. They'll pay the $350.
But are you really?
If I'm talking to you, if you're listening.
Actually, I honestly blame like miniature players, like war game players.
Oh, absolutely.
Because
But here's the thing. Here's the one thing. It's on our Instagram, right? Did you post some of the pictures on Instagram?
I did.
The miniatures from this game
That's right, everybody.
will blow your mind. They're mini statues. They're not. There's nothing miniature about them. They're legit statues.
They are so like beautifully, and they come in one piece. That's one thing that blows my mind about this. Like,
Jesus Christ, what's with the gems tonight?
James. Oh, James
man.
the gamer.
Yeah.
We got.
Fuck you, James.
We got James. Fuck you, James.
Fuck you, James. No, I'm kidding, James. You are so awesome for coming into the stream right now. You came in at prime time.
Yeah. You're.
Yeah, I'm a James.
There you go. That's what. This
This is why we need a shirt. All right, everybody.
J-
Just to let you know, we have merch, and we will make this shirt for everybody.
What? Fuck you, James. Fuck you, James is already a shirt. Unster made it. It's there.
Oh yeah. Is it buyable?
It should be buyable. Yeah.
All right, so let's just do it quick
I can
because
add a hoodie.
MeUndies is not sponsoring us. But if you want some of our merch that we have created, you can go. Mike, why don't you give us a little?
All right, now things are getting out of hand, James. All right.
Give us some tum views. There it is.
Do the truffle shuffle.
Give it. I'm not doing. And you can get one of our T-shirts, which Mike is putting on display right now, at teespring.com/stores/toyrage. That's TEE spring.com/stores/toyrage, and you can buy some of our merch. And please do, because it helps with our costs.
I need to buy
to
Kingdom
Mike's
Death.
Tum Tum. Mike, you have a wonderful Tum Tum.
What James the gamer says, "Hey Mike, guess what?
Tum Tums.
What?
I'm a savage.
Oh, there it is. Just making new accounts and just doing all this stuff.
Guess what?
What?
Tum Tum butt.
Tum tum butt?
Tum Tum butt.
Wow, that's pretty rude, if I said so. Anyway, so just all in all, if you're in the Indianapolis area, or even if you're not, if you really enjoy board games, card games, things like that, Gen Con is absolutely just an amazing place to go. Not for a day or 2 days. It has to be like at least 3 of the 4 days.
Look, if you are a serious board gamer, this is it. This is like the Mecca. This is your wailing wall.
It's like the Comic-Con of that. But it's board games, so no like real people give a shit, so they won't actually go to it. Amazingly enough, there was a Blizzard booth. I mean, Hearthstone is a card game, so whatever. My missus will get the unicorn shirt. I need to get a unicorn shirt. That'd be so cool. Do I have a unicorn shirt? No. What I do have...
We need to make a unicorn shirt. Put it on the list.
I have this hat that says Little Chia Boo. It's fantastic. Absolutely amazing.
So let's drop some... Let's drop some... What have you been watching, Mike? What's been on your Netflix queue lately?
High School DxD. I finished.
I love it.
Duh, of course.
Oh my god. I didn't know you're into child porn.
Oh god, dude! Like
there's 13 years. Let's blank that one out.
Yeah. Although it's creepy because it's like pretty much like that. But they're like, it's high school. It's high school.
It's high school. Okay.
What's up, Decent Donuts?
What's that knock? Oh, it's the NSA.
Thanks. I finished watching the first episode. And
oh yeah? How'd it go?
This.
Can you tell by the sound of my voice that the catch of predators on the way to your house right now?
NSA will be ripping something, Jagard. The plot is not that bad. It's a good plot.
Decent Donuts. Welcome. You're live.
Yeah.
We see your little message, and this is a live streaming platform. 2, this is a podcast. Raise your hand. No, I'm kidding. But this is a Jaguar. I'm sorry, Jagard.
Jagard. God, just get it right.
Mike is sober. I'm getting sauced at the moment.
Yeah, the only thing I got is Capri Sun. That's all I got.
He only drinks sugar water.
That's it.
I drink special water. Let's say it's special water.
Special mixed with Bai.
I don't have Bai tonight.
Yeah.
But what were we talking about? DXT. You said it has a plot. Don't believe you. Keep going.
No. The plot. It's pretty good, but I can't watch it.
No, you can't.
No.
Okay. First of all, this is like, I know what this is. This is like weeboo, whack off material.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. This is like, I'm not 21 yet. I can't be. I'm not 18 yet. I can't be prosecuted by the law. You know, my parents don't know any better, so I'm gonna watch a cartoon, and there's drawn boobs.
You can't go more than 5 minutes and watch this cartoon with like your parents or anybody. You can't. Oh, thanks.
Thanks, Jagard.
Thank you. I'm also, well, no, I'm 35. I was 34, and then I got really old.
and then
I got really old.
And then my balls dropped.
Fell to the floor. Sad. It was very sad times.
Thanks for coming. Thanks
See you,
for
man.
coming.
Yeah, we super appreciate it. So the best part about high school DxD is turning it off, talking about Gen Con and trying to find something else to watch. I started to watch like the 4th episode of like Cloak and Dagger, but then my Hulu crapped out. So still waiting for that, unfortunately.
I'm.
What about you? Have you
I'm
picked
finishing
up
up. By far, one of the. I'm gonna say it's one of my favorite shows ever made, and that's the Sherlock BBC run with Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman.
Morgan Freeman?
Not Morgan, Martin.
Morgan?
But I love that show.
Yeah.
So much so, I'll tell a quick story. I'll tell a quick anecdote. A quick side story. A quick diatribe, if you will. So last weekend, I went to a birthday party for a familial friend of mine, and we went to a what do you call them? Like the like escape the room type things. You know what I'm talking about, Mike?
Yeah.
Escape the room has puzzles. Boom. I watched about 2 seasons of Sherlock before I went to this party.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I can be Sherlock. I solved that fucking room. I mean, I was all over the place. I had a little magnifying glass. I had a little flashlight, and I was solving puzzles like this. I was like, "You're the murderer," and my cousin's like, "I didn't murder anybody." I'd be like, "You're gonna murder somebody. Just stop."
That's what a murderer would say. It's exactly what a murderer would say. I didn't murder anybody. Proof.
Murder. But it rubs off on you. It's such a good show, and it's really. You have really 2 really good actors playing the iconic parts. Like Cumberbatch, I don't care where you fall in the spectrum. Maybe you lost interest after Doctor Strange. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. I don't care. All I'm saying is him and Sherlock, great match. And then Martin Freeman and him playing as Dr. Watson. You know, John Watson.
Yeah.
Awesome. Just freaking awesome.
Get him, Bilbo.
And Unster, I'm not done. I haven't finished the last season. But that's like the first episode, man. First one, for all of you out there in audio land. Unster said, my favorite one was The Taxi Driver, which is the first episode of Sherlock. If you've not watched Sherlock before, I will give you a little treat here. Each episode is an entire movie. They're an hour and a half long straight, and you're hooked. They're movies. I can't believe they made episodes just as movies, but they're great. And I'm actually glad that they don't do like 10 episodes or 7 episodes or 8 episodes, because BBC tends to do something like this. Is like 3 episodes, hour and a half long, and you get like a really full, complete story, which makes me bring up this next point, Mike, because I've been thinking about this all day.
Okay.
And we were thinking about like what can we talk about tonight? And I think the Sherlock format is very interesting. So as I told you, it's 3 to 4 episodes per season, right? And each episode is an hour and a half long. Typically what we've seen on Netflix and other shows is 20 episodes, half an hour each, or 13 episodes, half an hour each. I'm actually really digging an hour and a half episode. The art of deduction is so intriguing, the way they present it. Yes. And honestly, I have not gotten to the point where I can predict the ending. And I find that like really refreshing, because a lot of those shows has a lot of foreshadowing. I think maybe 1 or 2 episodes I could get a point, but not the actual ending. So here's my question to you, Mike, because we're seeing an evolution in TV, right?
Yes.
TV is drastically changing. We have the binge model, but not only that, they're playing around with timing, right? You can have a TV show now that's a movie. In I'm going to put in quotations, a movie as a TV show.
Yeah.
Because Netflix gives you that freedom now. You can make a 3-episode season, hour and a half each, and you can binge watch 3 movies, and oh my God, you just watch a trilogy for a season.
That's really good. Is there
Now,
is there
here's
an
the thing.
over story, but like for a season 2, like something else happening?
All the episodes are connected, man.
Okay.
There's
cool.
there's underlying things that are going on with the show. Granted, each episode is standalone, but they're also not. They're connected, and you'll see it as you go through season 4.
How many
And
seasons?
it's going to
are
be
there?
interesting. You bring up a great point, Unster, because Game of Thrones fans out there, the Americans are finally trying this out with the final season of Game of Thrones. How many somebody out there that has the knowledge, do you know how many they're making for the final season? I think it's like 4 or 5. But someone correct me if I'm wrong. 5 or 6. Okay. So Game of Thrones final season is 5 to 6 episodes, hour and a half to 2 hours long a piece. So you're figuratively watching movie length episodes. What do you think about that, Mike?
Crazy. It depends on the show.
Do you think so?
It really does. Like, it can't be all over the place. Like, for example, Glow is so refreshing because it's a half-hour episode. And when you have like these hour shows like consistently happening, it's kind of like a pain in the butt. So like, this came up to earlier today. Flash, hour-long episodes, you know, and it's a real pain. It's a real. Oh, are you dying on me, bro?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Andrew.
Man.
Restart your Discord. He is frozen in the Matrix. Yeah, they have to be really good and really captivating. Pretty much. Just restart your Discord. Oh man, Andrew's in the Shadow Realm. If we clap enough, he'll come back like Tinkerbell. I like how Andrew leaves and it's just a picture of Brack. Like, it's perfect. Oh, yo, that's even better. Hey, Brack, how are you? Cool. Right? I'm just gonna leave. I was gonna like change it, but this is perfect. This is fantastic. I don't want it to change. No, but when it comes to shows and the length of them, the hour and a half like movie time, that's something where, like you were saying before, it has to be really intriguing, it has to be really captivating, and something like Game of Thrones can definitely do that. Something like Flash can definitely never do that. Speaking of which, I wish Andrew was here, or if anyone ever watched like Flash. This past season of Flash was just so bad. I mean, like this season and the last season, actually, they were both pretty bad. But Flash is like weird. Andrew's dying, everybody. I'm still thinking of season 2. See, like season 2 of Luke Cage and those Netflix shows, I think those are a very good length. If Luke Cage was a half hour and 12 episodes or 13 episodes, whatever it is, I think they can pull that off. You know, there's still a lot of story that they could get in, and get the point across. But you saying that Bushmaster is an amazing character, having that hour-long episode length is fantastic, because this way you get to give those better characters even more of... Wait, hold on, Brack is... Come back, Brack. There we go. You get more story for those characters. So I hope they don't continue to do like the hour and a half and 2 hour type of show format for like every type of show. Like that can't happen. But the half hour episode is honestly, it's something that I do kind of miss. I don't know if anyone ever, gets dinner and watches a show with, their significant other or friends or whatever else. Sometimes you eat faster than an hour, and a half hour is pretty much better than that. So having that half hour episode is... Why is there so much Brack? That's crazy. Personally, for me, I think it's better on Star. Did I finish Impulse? I finished...
Am I back?
Unfortunately, yes.
Nah, fuck you. You're wrong. Shut your mouth. No. What did he say?
Wait, I didn't say... Wait, Mark is red. Why is this...
I love beans. Yay, yay, yay. Die, die, die.
No, Andrew, we're going to get sued. Let me close Discord and then open up Discord.
You know what, Unster? I can't believe you just said that. I love beans.
I don't know what you did, but you broke my OBS again.
Good. I'm happy it broke your computer. I hope it explodes.
No, it's not supposed to explode.
Hey everybody, hello. I'm back. So let me get this. Let me just tell you what I heard and what I didn't hear.
Okay.
You like the episode lengths of said Luke Cage and Glow and everything else, but you're not exactly sure how the hour and a half episodes are going to play off.
No. Not every... The hour and a half thing continues to happen. It can't happen for every show, because every show can't do an hour and a half to 2 hour episode. There are shows that just can't do a good time filling that type of story. For example, just going back to some garbage show like Flash.
No, I agree with you in there. I think there's certain shows that can't follow that format. And I think it also boils down to network versus internet show as well.
Uh-huh.
Because I mean, actually, I shouldn't say that, because Sherlock was a BBC show, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so they aired hour and a half episodes on the BBC.
And Game of Thrones is still
HBO.
HBO, but that's TV technically.
That's like premium, but that's like a premium channel.
Well, it's not. It's not TV. It's HBO.
Thank HBO. If you're watching, we got you.
MeUndies.
We got your back.
We
MeUndies.
got your MeUndies.
If
HBO.
you love Game of Thrones, you're gonna love the icy cold banana hammocks of MeUndies. MeUndies, cradling them with a soft piece of fabric. MeUndies. Everybody, we're trying to get MeUndies sponsorship. So if you could just like flood their Twitter with our faux advertisements, maybe they'll pay us. We
Maybe.
don't know.
We can only pray. That's it. Bitches. Bitch, what's happening?
Bitch, what's happening?
When it comes to the length of like a TV show, like I need to watch Sherlock. I think that's a good idea for Game of Thrones because I feel like an hour and a half or 2 hours. It's definitely better for just like one sitting, you know. Even if if they normally do 12 shows or 12 episodes of an hour each, and they're doing 6 episodes of 2 hours each, the amount of time you watch is still the same, but it's getting a story in for 2 hours at a time, so it's not as constraining. You don't have to find that weird break-off point. And I think it can, for definitely a show like Game of Thrones where you have so much going on, I think you can actually have better episodes between a 90-minute and 2 hour length window.
No, I honestly think this is an interesting point because for the people out there that have seen Sherlock, I think one thing that they'll immediately say to you, Mike, is Sherlock is not a Game of Thrones-esque show. There's not like 10,000 subplots going on at the same time, and there's not 10,000 characters. It's really a Sherlock Holmes and the actual case at hand type show. So there's not a lot of distraction going on. And I guess what I'm trying to get at is it's weird that the format works for even something as simple as a Sherlock Holmes show. Now, Sherlock Holmes is a complex show in the fact that you're trying to solve a mystery or a murder mystery within the hour and a half constraint that they're giving you, if you want to call it a constraint. But there's a lot of shows out there that you're releasing binge-worthy shows now, Mike.
Yeah.
I guess where I'm going to try and get to the where my brain is getting the flux.
Oh.
So you have a lot of binge-worthy shows out there now, right?
Yeah.
That are half an hour apiece.
42 minutes, I think, is more of an accurate statement.
Okay. Even 42 minutes. Let's say 42 minutes, right? It's now shown that you could have the same... You can even have such a more dramatic effect if you write an hour and a half long show. So here's my thing. You mentioned Luke Cage. I actually can imagine if they combine 2 episodes of Luke Cage together to make an episode. I think they could do it. I think they could make hour and a half episodes of Luke Cage. I think they can make hour and a half episodes of a lot of these Netflix shows that are binged shows. I really do. I think there's outliers here. I think like Breaking Bad's one of them because there is a specific point in the show in Breaking Bad that creates a feeling for your viewer, right? So when you hit that 30-minute mark or 20-minute mark, whatever you want to call it, that 20-minute mark for Breaking Bad, it's to induce a feeling.
Yeah.
Now, Luke Cage, I don't get that feeling after the episode's done. I just go on to the next episode. So here's my warped sense of what. Oh, the perfect example. Lost.
Lost would have been perfect with a 0-minute length episode.
Lost would have been perfect if it never. No, okay.
No, I agree with you, except for the kidding part. Lost was terrible. That's another story.
I think it's interesting now that you could. What's interesting? Oh, I want to say this right. We are living in an age of media that is completely different from what we had in the past. We had time constraint media in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Now, time length is actually a method of telling stories, opposed to in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Before it was a constraint. Now you can actually use the length of whatever you're presenting to somebody to cause an effect. And I think that's very interesting for how you can produce shows now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I agree mostly with that.
What's your hesitancy?
No. The only thing is like with timing now, like back then, if you wanted to watch Full House, you had to pretty much be at home at 8 p.m. and turn on whatever channel it was, 11, whatever.
No,
whatever.
ABC.
Whatever it was.
7. Come on, man.
It could be 11 in a different part of the country, Andrew. Stop being so New York.
Stop
Right?
being so close-minded.
God.
I'm sure that everybody is really thrilled by this topic right now, but it actually is very interesting to me because this is completely different from how I grew up on television.
Yeah. But that's why like timing is important for an episode that you could do.
Okay.
But timing right now is, or at least the length of an episode, kind of has less importance now than it did, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. As time goes on.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that.
Listen to my reasoning.
Okay. All right, fine.
Listen to my reasoning.
I disagree, but fine.
Because you're just finish.
No.
You had to be at home at a certain time to watch ABC Full House, right?
TGIF.
Oh my fucking God. Yeah, TGIF. Holy shit. So, but you had to go and you had to set aside like that's not a half hour, that half hour you had to set aside. Okay. So they had to mostly keep things, I think, for certain people like shorter to get like certain time slots and certain shows in. Now, if you want to watch something, it doesn't matter if it's on NBC or whatever channel at 10 p.m. on a Sunday or 8 p.m. on a Thursday. Everything is like at your whim. So now they're a little bit more flexible with timing where it's not as important and they can choose whatever timing works for them for that show. So they don't have to like do like forced constraints on things now.
Okay.
Because like if for like the Friday night crowd, maybe you only have like a half hour to spare because it's Friday night. So that's what I'm saying. Because TV and shows are just, we watch them at our will right now. That there's more of a freedom with timing and they're not really like being forced to do certain things, so they can now tailor it to that specific show.
Okay.
Yeah.
But here's my not a counterpoint. I think I'm taking it one step further though, Mike, because the only thing I'm seeing now is that you can use the length of your episode now as a device for how you influence your audience now. Yeah. It used to be you have a half an hour slot or you have an hour slot and everything had to be fit within that half an hour or hour slot, right?
Yeah.
Now, with the inventions of Netflix and Hulu and Amazon and et cetera, YouTube Red, you can actually use the length of your episodes as a means to create an effect. Mm-hmm. And I think that's very interesting because it was very constricted back then.
Yeah.
It was constricted. When's the last time you saw a show on, like you said, oh, I got to sit down and watch NBC at 7:00? No. When's the last time you remember doing that?
Don't even know.
I don't even know.
For me, it's Saturday morning when My Hero is on. When the
But that's not
episode
even
is uploaded.
on. That's not even on. Like,
When
you're
the
going through
episode
a
is
service.
updated. I know. I'm saying like that's the closest I have right now. Like the last time I ever had to watch a show, it would probably be like New Year's Eve for the New Year's Eve special, you know,
Right.
something like that. But no, yeah, that's what I mean. It's just like you have so much more freedom with time nowadays. Where
I mean,
you choose what's
look
best
at the
for
show
you.
we're producing right now, right? We're broadcasting live at a specific time for an undescribed amount of minutes, right?
Yeah,
The majority of people that are going to view this show is probably going to be YouTube. It's and we have accepted that. We've already known that's how the world works as far as viewership, right?
yeah.
But the fact is that we could have a short show, a long show, a medium length show. We could segment the show into more video than audio. We could segment the show to have more audio than video. I don't know, but it
You do
creates a
have a face for
variability.
audio.
What?
You do have a face for audio.
I know. I've been told many times I have a perfect face for audio podcasting. It's great.
Yeah. the best.
I just find it very interesting how a length of media now can create an effect on an audience that used to be a constraint is now an artistic tool.
And that's the beauty of just the way that mediums are today.
We are truly living in the best time of, I'm going to say, quote unquote, television. I think we're sort of in the downfall of movies, unfortunately, everybody.
Like, the reason you have to call it television is because it's not movies. And
Right, you're
it's
not
not
going
even
to-
on television.
You're not going to a movie theater.
No.
You're not sitting in a giant room with a lot of people. You're sitting at home and you're watching on your television. So we're going to call it TV shows.
Yeah. Here's a good
When in all intents and purposes, some of these quote quote shows are quote quote movies now.
yeah.
Hence, I mean, going back to Sherlock, you're watching an hour and a half episode. In 19, we'll just go even back to the thousands. That's a movie. You wouldn't describe that as a show. You would say, oh, you're watching a TV movie or you're watching a movie, but you're watching, underline, a movie.
Mhm.
Now it's like, oh, did you watch Sherlock, the TV show? No. How long is it? Oh, it's an hour and a half long per episode.
It's 6 hours long. It's fun.
It's 6 hours. It's
okay.
It's fine.
It's whatever.
Just don't go to work the next day.
Yeah.
You're good.
Thanks, Game of Thrones. No,
Well, that
nowadays.
turned into an interesting conversation.
Yeah.
So,
But timing it's so much more flexible, and you can do so much more with your shows and what you want to do, like right now. Like with us, we need 45 minutes to do an outro, which we're going to be doing soon. But but with everything right now too, it just leaves us so much more flexibility of things you want to watch. Like for example, I keep forgetting to do this, but I want to watch a show called Overlord, an anime. And
I've heard of that.
Here's the description of it. When a
Okay.
popular MMORPG is scheduled to be shut down permanently, veteran player Mamanga refuses to log out. As NPCs begin to develop personalities and minds of their own, he decides to put his skills to use as the game's new overlord.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like it. Do you want to do a joint watch of this? Is that what you're saying?
We can't do that now.
No, like not now, but like
Okay.
for future episodes. I'll be down.
I'll
be down.
watch it. I will watch
we
it
can
this
go back
week.
to anime reviews. It's fine.
Let's go to because rip Anime Rhapsody.
Oh my god. DJ, if you're listening, man, this is not about you, man. You're still my favorite anime buddy. Mike
What the
is still
fuck is that
shitty
supposed to be?
Because you're a shitty
Oh,
anime.
because I watched In Another World with my smartphone
Yes.
about the guy
Yes.
who has to decide if he wants to marry a 12-year-old or a 350-year-old. Whatever,
Yes.
don't judge me.
DJ does not rip on you, man.
No,
You're still my anime buddy forever. We're anime buddies for life.
for life, forever life. No. Oh yeah. No, we finished. Impulse.
Oh my
No,
god.
Unser,
I forgot
we
about
finished
that
Impulse.
recommendation.
He didn't finish Impulse.
I haven't started it.
I told you I finished it like 2 weeks ago, and then we
Impulse.
asked Andrew.
What's my network for this?
YouTube Premium. It's not Red anymore. It's YouTube Premium.
I don't have that. It's gone. I'm not gonna. I paid for it for one particular show.
Next
that is-
week on Anime Toy Rage,
Shit-
special guest
shit-faced
Unster.
Fuck you, James show.
Special guest Unster to talk about Impulse. Andrew will return next year.
I'll find a way. I'll find a way. When there's a will, there's a way.
Just
I'll find a way.
ask your sister for hers. I get the feeling like your sister, from the way you talk about her, has, for some strange reason, a subscription to every service imaginable.
I don't want to talk about my family too much because I don't like talking about personal things on our show.
No.
But I will say this. The 90% of the movies that I get to see is because of my sister. She and her boyfriend literally buy, not rent. Mike, I want to clarify this.
Yeah, fine.
Not rent, buy.
Yeah.
Every movie that I want to see. I don't have to, if there's something I miss in the movie theaters, I don't have to wait long. They will buy it. I will give you a perfect example for you.
Mm-hmm.
Tomb Raider. We talked about this multiple shows again.
Yeah.
But everybody, I wanted to see Tomb Raider in the theaters. I missed it.
Yeah.
I share an account with my sister because she's a lovely person and she cares about me, and she's also a movie buff just like me.
Yeah.
Literally, I go onto our shared account on Apple TV, and what pops up, and it is Tomb Raider, and I said, "Thank you, sister," because I'm going to annihilate this right now, and
Done.
I have literally watched so many. I'll give you another example of what movie I watched through my sister. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Thor Ragnarok. Did not see it in the movie theaters, but guess where I saw it? Shared account with my sister because she bought it literally the week it came out on Apple TV.
Yeah, they do pretty good for themselves, I'd say.
Who?
Your sister and her boyfriend.
Oh yeah,
But
you know.
The reason why I say that, okay, let me clarify this about his sister. She's not a neckbeard, all right?
No.
I've never met her, but I've seen pictures and just like the stories I hear, she's a very wonderful, normal person. She's just like Andrew, loves media, and just watching it and just
she's such a cool person. She's
Yes.
she's like literally the coolest sister.
You should see.
I can't ask for a better sister.
If I was able to show you guys the picture of him and his sister at a Taylor Swift concert, it was adorable. It was the most adorable picture I've ever seen.
It wasn't Taylor Swift.
Yes.
Hey.
First, you
You've
said
never
it was
seen
Taylor Swift. You guys were all dressed up like a business casual.
I will admit this on camera what it was.
Easter
It was
Sunday.
not a Taylor Swift concert.
Mhm.
It was a Fall Out Boy concert. And not only no
Guys,
I'm
follow
sorry.
us on twitter.com/joyrage.
Wait, no. That picture was from a Dispatch concert. We saw Dispatch at Madison Square Garden.
You guys looked like you were going to
Can
an
I
Easter
get
Sunday
a hand
brunch.
raised for anybody that knows what Dispatch is? Anybody? Just if there's nobody, that makes it even better. I will give you if you're older than me. Fuck you. Fuck you. If you're older than me, you'll know them as One Fell Swoop. But if you do not, then I don't expect you to know them. Fuck you again. Fuck you, Mike. Nobody knows them.
Nobody knows. Not even
Nobody
me.
knows them.
I'm older than you. I
Oh
don't
my
even know.
god.
So,
It hurts my soul.
but still, like,
Who's still here? I don't even know if people are listening anymore.
no, there are people listening. There are people listening.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Um,
So look,
But that picture was from Dispatch.
Yeah.
She actually, I'll tell a funny side story because I'm full of them.
I don't want to talk about my family, but let me talk about my sister for 20 minutes.
No, I'm not going to talk about my sister. We haven't talked about my sister. I've talked about shared experiences with my sister.
I've talked about the idea of my sister.
Right. That's even creepier. That sounded so weird when you just said that. So my sister bought me tickets to a concert. I'm going to say 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And the reason why I wanted to see this concert was not for the headliner. It was for the opener. The opener to this concert was AWOL Nation. I don't know if anybody out there knows AWOL Nation. Their popular song was I hate you. I really do. This is why I quit.
What's their popular song?
Their popular song was Sail. Thank you, Unster. Thank you, Unster. Fucking Unster saves the day because I was about to just rage quit.
Take it back, Unster.
Their first album, his first album, was great, including the song "Sail," and I was really excited because she bought me tickets to this concert, and AWOL Nation was opening, and I was really pumped because I thought I was going to hear some of the songs from their first album. I was all about it. The headliner for the show was Fall Out Boy. Yes, I saw a Fall Out Boy concert in my 30s, and let me just tell you, this is the brilliant part. So, I naturally went to this concert after work with my sister, and I wore a if anybody can imagine, I wore a burnt orange half zip sweater over a collared shirt and just work attire. If you've ever been to a Fall Out Boy or a concert or know of Fall Out Boy concerts, it is a sea of emo children. They are all in black, gray, or a shade in between. There's not a single color to be found. I literally look like a traffic cone in a sea of asphalt. That is what I looked like at this concert. And it was the first time I related to a parent. I saw parents in this concert, and I looked at them straight in the eye, and I said, "I know what you're feeling. I got it. I get it."
Except they were there for their kids.
Yeah, and I was there for an opener. We should have left after I was disappointed by
So you
AWOL
stayed for the
Nation.
whole Fall Out Boy concert.
You know, we
Guys,
paid
follow
the
us
money.
on twitter.com/toyrage. Oh god.
This is the entertainment factor of Toy Rage. I'm surprised everybody's silent right now. I was expecting like so many insults, but it's fine. Great.
I think people are just beside themselves right now.
Because they're probably all Fall Out Boy fans, and they're my favorite band. Stop talking about them. But you know what, guys? It is not on the East Coast. On the East Coast,
It's 10 o'clock.
is 9:55 p.m. And you know what that means?
Monster Hunter.
It means we have half an hour wrap-up time.
Don't-
Everybody, we're ending the show with the Fall Out Boy story. But I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight to the Toy Rage podcast on caffeine.tv/Toy Rage. For the audio only people out there, you can watch this show live if you dare every Tuesday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time on caffeine.tv/Toy Rage. Mike.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mike. Let's go through some social media. Let's
right.
introduce everybody to our social media platforms.
So as you guys have heard twice before, because Andrew kept talking about Fall Out Boy, twitter.com/toyrage is by far the best place to go. That's where it's easiest for me to update and give you guys just whatever information on things we're doing. Plus, whenever we start to do any broadcasts, it goes on Twitter. So do that. Facebook.com/ToyRage. Andrew, I think is. Oh no, I thought you were frozen. I was very, very scared. What's up, Rorich? Facebook.com/ToyRage has the second best place to go whenever we have to post any galleries, information, articles, share posts. That's probably the second best place, and definitely go there. Toy Rager eViews on Instagram. It's actually Toy Rage Reviews, but Andrew thinks it says Toy Rager eViews. I don't know why. He's in charge of that. Please go there. Every now and then, whenever we go to any cons, like Gen Con this past weekend that I went to, I posted a lot of pictures there on Toy Rager eViews. And if you guys want to watch the show again, I upload the show every Wednesday, hopefully, at youtube.com/ToyRage. If we do any gameplay videos, this podcast or anything else, everything that goes there. So please do everything you guys can to check out all those places. Also, we can find us on Spreaker, what else? App Store, Play Store. There's a Toy Rage app.
Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts. What's up, Mr. Thick? Hey, Mr. Thick. Next time we can go 30 minutes of nothing serious at the start. I mean, isn't that what we do for the whole hour on Star? We don't do anything serious.
I don't think
Fall Out Boy was pretty serious.
I don't think we started this show or ended this show properly in months.
No. Before, when we were doing the audio, me and Andrew would start recording just a little bit before. And I would be like, "Are you ready?" And you go, "Yeah, okay."
That's usually the best material right there. I'm going to let everybody in on a development secret. Mike refuses to start recording when the call starts, because that first 5-10 minutes before we start actually recording is gold.
Fool's gold, but it's whatever.
It's a fool.
It's a fool's gold. But so, look, we did it. 3 minutes.
We did it. We got through another show, Mike,
yeah.
And I was surprised because I honestly thought we were going to have to resort to cheap measures like watching you play Monster Hunter World.
Mm-hmm.
But we did it.
We did it.
And everybody, I just want to stress this. If there is something you guys want us to talk about, or you want us to watch, or you want us to review, or you just want us to make fun the shit out of, please, we have an email address. It's Layla@toyrage.com. That's LAYLA @toyrage.com. is a real email address. It comes to both myself and Michael, and we read them on a regular basis. I see the bullshit.
Yeah, regular basis, and we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, we honestly, we do the show. We try to make up topics every week, or we try to think of things that we think are interesting in the world of whatever we exist in. In whatever this show exists in. But if there's something that you want us to talk about in depth, honestly, shoot us an email, shoot us a Twitter message, shoot us anything at all, and we'll get on it.
Yeah.
We love it. We'll talk about anything.
We don't care.
I mean, I'll talk for hours and hours and hours, but Mike doesn't let me. So
because I can't. Because it's too painful. But no, that's please. Let us know. Tell Clarence you said hi. He's right there.
Clarence. For those that don't know, Clarence is a
simple.
He's a fan of this show. He is the first true devoted fan to this show, and if you love Clarence, Mike is wearing the Clarence shirt right now. He is off the chain, and I don't know if you can see at the bottom, but he's on a ball and chain, and he is literally off that Toy Rage ball and chain.
I would show you more.
He's ready to go into the world.
But you would see my tummy.
Tum-tums.
My tum-tums. Which is not cool.
Everybody, again, thank you for showing up, and for all you guys out there in podcast land, thank you for listening. We really appreciate it. Again, if you want to show us some support, some of the best ways you can do that is watch the live stream and give us a gift through caffeine.tv/toy rage, or we have merch. I don't know what Mike is doing, but he's looking.
Tori is extremely loud in the next room.
Oh, yeah.
She's doing something, and that's why she hasn't been online tonight. That's why she's not watching. But it's so loud and crazy.
The other mode to help support the stream and the show and the continued non-success of what we do is please go to teespring.com/stores/toy rage.
Yeah.
Buy some merch. Honestly, I have all the shirts. They're really good quality. I'm actually really surprised at the quality of the shirts that we were able to acquire. And honestly, with more and more support, we can produce more and more merch based on our shitty conversations. Like, I think we may make a Dr. Smith is the best villain t-shirt.
No.
And I think it may be the best seller ever.
No.
we may. I'm not sure. I gotta convince Mike to use his fingers to create a t-shirt.
Did you know her given name was James? just saying.
Look, you did.
I fucking hate that.
Dr. James Smith.
Long wrap up. That's what we're known for.
Yeah.
We're known for long introductions, long wrap ups, and even longer diatribes. But again, thank you for watching the Toy Rage podcast. I'm Andrew DeLucky.
And I'm Michael Giangrasso. And Andrew's words of wisdom.
Bye.